Hello, my name is Rene. This is my friend. He's over here. Sometimes he's over here, but usually he's over there. But I forget. This is our podcast. We do a show every week. It's called the Perfectly Misfit Podcast. I am your host, and Dan is my co host, and he's my best friend. But no, welcome to the Perfectly Misfit podcast show hosted by me, Renee Encarnacion, and my best friend Dan Webb over here, a brother from another smother. Um, yeah, we get together once a week. We talk, just bullshit, man. We get together. We're just two dudes shitting around. We get out our our griefs, our beefs, our
Grapes.
bones, our gripes, or what grinds our gears. But then when we run out of that bullshit that nobody wants to hear, we talk about other podcasts that we've listened to over the past week, um, TV shows and movies and food. I was a chef in New York City for a long time. Dan has like 17 kids from like 19 baby mamas, so he's always cooking them little bastards some fucking food because he has to keep them alive to stay out of prison. Yeah, so this is where Dan and I get together every week just to just get it out. This is maybe not your favorite podcast, but we do this for us. It actually costs us money to do the show. I don't ask anyone for money except for Dan sometimes to help chip in a little bit, but like we don't care. We're not in this for a profit. We're in this to for you guys. We love you. We we love doing this shit for you. Dan, what's going on, man? What's up with you?
Not a whole lot. Bryce started wrestling, which right now is only 2 days a week because he's doing a club, and he's enjoying the shit out of it, which I love. And he's doing pretty good in it. And then also he's starting to come to the gym with me more, which is nice. Which he would have before, but football
Bryce
schedule and
is the
whatnot. My
older one,
youngest.
the youngest. Okay,
Yep.
how old is he now?
He'll be 14 here in a minute, like
Starting
next month.
starting wrestling at 13. That's pretty cool.
So
I didn't do it until I was 16, 50,
I
15.
did it in seventh grade, and it was fun. And then he started in eighth grade. So, but like I said, we're doing this club thing first. Actual wrestling starts next month, and yeah, it'll be fun. But yeah, got to do the club so you can get the beginner stuff down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I wish I had had that stuff. I only did one thing that I just was thrown into it and like I just killed it was debating.
yeah,
Yeah, I was immediately sprung to the top. I was a master debater in no time.
yeah. I could totally see that. You're definitely a masturbator. Your dad joke killed you? Oh, gotcha.
It's good, man. Uh, I'm actually, and I'm not gonna announce it. I'm doing this is making me giddy for next week's episode. We got a
I
special thing coming
totally
up.
agree.
We're not going to, because we don't have that many regular watchers at this point. So I want to say the people who do watch, there's a good possibility they missed what we're talking about. So I'm not gonna announce it. If you do know, you do know. And Yeah, next week's episode is going to be super super special. We have two viewers watching right now, so I'm going to tell this now.
Whoa.
Do not miss next week's episode. It's going to be our only pre-recorded episode. So yeah, yeah. Um,
And
Good times.
that means it's going to be big enough that we had to pre-record it.
Yeah, like we're not doing it anywhere near on normal schedule of recorded time. Anyway, before we can give up too much, um, uh, I'm going to, I'm finally going to the drive-in this weekend. Um, uh, 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 uh,
What are you
it's
going to
the
go see?
it's the last weekend of the season, and I don't know if I told you. I found out. I thought it was going to be their last season, and it's not.
Okay.
They made a post saying they'll coming back next season. But in case something happens, I'm still going to go this weekend. Um, and it's a great mix. Two movies, double feature.
Okay.
First one 8 o'clock, National Lampoon's fucking Christmas Vacation,
Nice. You can't go
and
wrong
then
with that.
followed by fucking Five Nights at Freddy's.
Nice. I have
So,
not. My kids went and saw it in the movie theater,
oh,
even
okay.
though
I thought you were gonna take them.
I wanted to, but their mom did.
Bitch. I'm sorry.
No. It's communication. I did not communicate it, but I didn't think she was gonna. So
I was kidding.
no. It's fine.
Sure, it's not the end of the world for you, and I'm sure I think it's going to come out on. I think it's on Peacock
It's
anyway.
already on. It's already on Peacock right now.
Yeah,
For
so now
free.
it's like it's an extra $18 you didn't need to spend to go take them.
$18 is cheap. I think it's like 30 for 3 people.
No,
At
I meant
least.
your ticket
Oh,
alone is like 15 because as usually
yeah,
it's like 15, 18 as for an
yeah, it's like
adult.
12 or something like that at our theater here.
Oh, I forgot you live in the fucking sticks.
Yeah. It's a very small
I mean,
theater.
that's another reason I like the fucking drive-ins. $10 a head. I don't know if I
Yeah.
ever told you. Like, I went with an old friend a couple years ago, a year and a half ago. We went to see who knows, who cares, um, and we munched out. We got like candy, popcorn. I got a cheeseburger. She got a hot dog, sodas. It was like $50.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, no, the drive-in is awesome. I mean, you got to deal with some fucking ghetto ass, fucking ratchet people. People. I like people are
Yeah,
still
but that's normal at any theater.
no, but I mean, like in drive-ins, people are still sneaking in people in the trunk.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I'm like, are you serious? I thought that was only a thing you saw like on like Happy Days or like what I mean,
Right.
like something you saw in the movies. Like what the fuck?
I would totally see. I'm the asshole that I would totally do that. I'd be that shit ass motherfucker.
Yeah. Fucking two of you, Bryce. Get in the
But that,
fucking
hey,
trunk.
that's saving. That's $20 saved,
Yeah,
bro.
Bryce, you're getting in the fucking trunk and you're getting an extra pack of Twizzlers.
Yeah. No, I drive a truck, so you have to get underneath and hold on, and don't let anybody see you.
And watch out for the drivetrain.
Yeah, that's right. There might be spikes. You have to take one for the team.
That's when you put like a duty fucking bin in the back so you can just
Right.
get on one of those lock boxes that you could put in the back of a pickup.
Yeah, I should. Oh, I need to. I actually really want one. Um, but I never like end up buying them. I don't know why, but I need to. And then yes, just lock my kids in there so we can go it drive through cheaper.
You watch any movies this week? I guess you didn't see Five Nights for sure.
No, I haven't watched anything. I really played a lot of Call of Duty. The campaign came out, and after
That
work
is
and
so
after
fucked. No, and we got 3 viewers right now, but
yeah.
like, I assume most of them probably don't play Call of Duty, so we're still not going to spoil this. Like, be ready. Like, if you're a diehard fucking Call of Duty fan, this one. I haven't been. There's been a couple that I just haven't bought, and I bought the last one because Dan bought the last one. I bought this one because Dan bought this one, and I was really liking this last season of Warzone and co-op. But yeah, this is another good reason to not spoil is because if you didn't pre-order it, you don't get it. And I think it's also like, was it PS5 only had?
No, both of them had
They
it.
both of them had it. Okay.
Yeah.
felt like
but you
I
could
felt
play
like
the beta for free on the PS5.
okay. I was like, PS5 got something extra this year. That's pretty
Yeah,
fucking. That's dope. Um, yeah, fucking fucked up how good that story was.
it was
Um,
great.
yeah,
Uh, at the beginning, I think like the first half of the game was really lazy. Um, until like when like the storyline actually finally picked up, but it
yeah.
was like it was
There's,
pretty lazy
I
for
would say even better word, and I don't, I always, not to put down what Dan's saying. Like I would say it was forced.
yeah, like
Like
Call of Duty campaigns. Call of Duty's not known for their campaigns. They used to be back in the day,
yes,
but it started like after World War II, like on the 360 when it went to Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare. That one had a fucking fantastic storyline where you get introduced to all these characters. Well, then that those characters have been back and through this game for fuck, I swear to God, it's like close to really close to 20 years.
I
And
said at least 15.
and it we and not this I don't want to stop. I'm going to say so. I'm going to spoil a little bit of it, but you lose a character. Like if you've been playing it nonstop, like playing through them, you lose a character that you fucking care about. And I'm not. I played a lot of like games where like they take emotional turn and they try to get you and also the shit. But like I almost like teared up a little bit. Like I did get
Yeah.
emotional and I was like, what the fuck? Like it's over a stupid fucking video game, but it was great. It's a great video game. Um and yes, like I said, the beginning of it was forced and kind of like in my opinion lazy, but the ending of it was fucking fantastic. I wish things were a little different. I would have picked someone else, but
Nah,
uh
nah. That's what they did there. You know what they did there? They just sold us the next Call of Duty.
well
They
the
sold.
next
They sold.
Modern Warfare, yeah.
Yeah, they just sold me and you the next fucking Modern Warfare, and
Yeah.
they could be fucking cunts and make us wait 2 years because they drop one a year. So
Right.
like, they could literally drop some other stupid space shit, which makes me hate. Which
I
is what
won't
made
buy
me
it
hate
if
Call of Duty.
it's another double jump bullshit game.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
exactly.
like what
What
Black
I'm.
Ops turned
Yep.
into. Like Black Ops actually had the better storyline at the beginning,
At the beginning.
and it went off the fucking rails.
Nope.
And
They made Modern Warfare for you and I. They
yeah,
knew we were not happy. Shit. I gotta do one more thing. Sorry.
so yeah, Black Ops again. The initial two I think were great, and then when they went to Black Ops 3, like that whole game went off the rails. Now I will say Black Ops 3 had the best zombie maps of all time. Uh, and I'm a massive fan of the zombie maps. They are by far the best in Call of Duty. It's my new favorite feature. They are bringing zombies back in this game. Um, and even if you're not if a fan of zombies, it is the fastest way to rank up any gun in the game is to play it on zombies because then
Zombies.
I know, uh, obviously accident, but it carries over to like online as
Yeah,
well,
actually, so I'm glad I didn't know that you
or
were
it will with this game. This one, it's not. It hasn't been a feature before, but it's
no, but no,
supposed to
I
be.
didn't know you were into zombies before.
Oh
So
man,
this is good because that's why I hit you up earlier. I never was good at zombies, and I also never had somebody I could link up with who was good and liked it. So like, this will be fun. You can fucking teach me some shit, and that way I'm not like
I'm
I
also, dude. I'm that nerd that's gonna watch all the YouTube videos on how to do everything. Like I'm
perfect.
gonna after
Yeah,
that next week, after the week after it comes out, people are gonna figure out how to unlock the specials.
yeah.
Um, And yeah, dude, I'm gonna
I
fucking study the shit out of it.
I had this conversation with someone, and probably it was you, but I just remember being like, yeah, I don't have that much time or patience to try and figure out every single Easter egg and all
Yeah,
the fucking crazy shit. So like it's like I don't have the time to either figure it out or the other side of the spectrum, which is
I can't
watch the
fucking figure it out.
watch the videos of the people who figured it out. So it's
Uh,
still just like
yeah,
because you
they're
still
always like an hour long.
yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying. You still have to fucking sit there, and then like if you're watching it and doing it at the same time, like you're like pausing the video and then like going through the motions in the game, and then trying to go back and forth. So it's more than an hour of the video than out. Like
yeah,
that.
so like the whole plan is with that is to watch it. I can throw it up on the computer screen at work and wait till they get to the monumental moments and memorize where it is in the map, and then when we get it and start playing, try to find exactly where the fuck they are. I'll probably do that a lot for a while, but it's my favorite mode in Call of Duty. And then when I play like multiplayer, right? I only play this version. It's called Knockout. It's like search and destroy, but you can revive somebody that dies,
Okay. Yeah, I think you
and
told me about that. We talked about that last week.
it's so much fun. But
I
yeah,
always
so
hated search and destroy because
yeah,
I
it's you
like
get
being able.
killed and then you wait
Yeah,
forever.
I like to get back to the action. But yeah. Uh moving on. Thank you. Moving on. Um
Astonishing.
Dudesy was great this week. Fucking Will kept the strap, I was just I felt like he was really gonna cry again. um
Yeah, it was definitely you could totally tell he was acting because he's a professional actor by trade.
Wait, who?
Will Sasso, professional actor by trade.
I I I think I heard that, but that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
Oh, oh
yeah.
shit. Oh shit.
But yeah,
Who
this
knew?
time you knew he was not acting. Last time, dude, he had me fucking fooled, bro. Like 100%, and I'm fine with admitting it. But yeah, I'm glad he kept the strap. I think he's gonna keep the strap for a while.
What is
Um,
it? What do you call it? 10 pounds of nickel?
yeah, 10 pounds of nickel.
Fucking that's an impression I gotta work on, the fucking Ric Flair.
It everywhere. It's supposed to be the 10 pounds of gold, but he changed it up to nickel, which is hilarious. And yeah, dude, he did another great Ric Flair promo. And that was fucking great. But that whole episode, the translations section
Oh,
that you sent me a text message an hour before I started even watching it, and
and
I was
I
like,
mean,
"What
I
the
didn't want to.
fuck?"
Yeah, I was vague. All I said was the translation section. LOL. That's
Yeah.
all I said.
So I waited for it, and then it hit, and it fucking hit, bro. I fucking died. I was luckily, I started the episode late, so I didn't get to finish it completely at work, but I got to like watch it while I was driving home a little bit, and it just happened to be that section. And I'm glad I was driving home when that shit was playing because I was fucking crying laughing. I had to pull over until that shit was over because I was fucking crying laughing so hard. It was by
uh,
far
it was
one of
what?
the best things that
It
they've
was
done.
French, Polish, and
It,
Italian.
Italian, yep.
I think that was the Adam Sandler was Polish. I think that was my favorite
Yes.
because he would like just he
De
had that.
Niro, the De Niro was
Yeah,
French.
yeah.
Adam Sandler was Polish, and then um, uh,
What was it? Hulk,
Goku
Hulk,
Hogan or
Hulk,
whatever the fuck
Hulk,
they call it.
Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan. Yeah,
was
whatever.
in Italian, and I had to like rewind bits because like when they were like, "Oh, you put like the when you put your hand over your mouth, your hand disappeared," and like whatever, I had to go back and watch it to make sure I could see that as well. But yeah, dude is so fucking great.
Yeah, I had to. I actually haven't watched many like episodes entirely, like the entire watching. Like
Yeah,
I tend to have either I'm driving and the video is on while I'm driving, but like
yeah,
obviously I'm 80,
right,
90%
right,
focused on the fucking road.
exactly.
But yeah, or like I have this show on while I'm playing video games, so like same thing. It's like 50-50, you know.
Yeah,
So, I literally remember you sending me a random text one day that all it said, this is how Dan and I communicate, just through random texts that either you get it or you're gonna get it in the next few hours.
yeah,
I got a text from Dan that just said, "OMG, Pizza Will."
yeah. And that's when it started. When it was that episode that where you
Yeah,
actually had to start fucking watching
yeah,
a
like
little bit here and there. You could still listen to it. Don't get us
yeah,
wrong. Like
you can
listen
listen
to
to
it,
it, but there is
but
a whole other visual
sometimes
element that you will
and
miss.
then now the new like the CGI Tom Hanks doozy commercials
I
and
mean,
shit. You
the
got
the
to fucking
the
watch those.
the the Tim Haynes movie trailers are some of the like literally the one of them had like Whoopi Goldberg in it. It was they're
And
they're
Oprah.
Sorry, oh, Oprah. Yeah, what else? They're not the same person.
It was fucking hilarious. And it's damn near the same animation that they have in Polar Express. Like it
Yep.
is so fucking good for AI be doing all that stuff,
We
which
saw
is the
a
yeah.
commercial for but with Miley Cyrus for what was that pink stuff?
I can never remember it, but the
God damn it.
titty fruitals or whatever the fuck it is.
Was
The
it something
my
like a taffy? It was like wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
taffy, yeah. And
yeah.
it the this ain't Miley Cyrus shit. It is so much fun. I love all that shit. Like that is my
But yeah,
favorite part of Dudesy.
I loved the Adam Sandler AI voice was my favorite, or translation AI, whatever you want to call that. Those
Right.
are nutty. Um, yeah, man.
And I
Um,
do think what Chad said at the end when they were talking about it, that Google or someone's going to invent glasses that
yeah, I
you
like that.
wear, and
I remember that technology being a thing a while ago, whereas you could just like speak into something and it just
yeah, it
comes
was
out with everything.
Google Buds when
Yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
first came out, but
yeah.
it never worked right.
So I'm sure but that was forever ago at this point in
Yeah, it was
technology
like 10
time.
years ago,
Yeah, it's
probably.
forever ago in technology time. Um, uh, Esso was on your mom's house. Great fucking episode. And in the same universe, I haven't watched it yet, but on my list of things to watch is Nadav's new video. He talks about how Andrew Schultz built his empire.
Oh,
Um,
I haven't seen that. I saw the
yeah,
Brendan Schaub one.
how he became
That was
hated.
fucking great.
Yeah, and like how he's like kind of making up for shit. That was really good. So I'm liking Nadav's new shit. Um, what fuck, there was another one I was gonna fucking mention. What about you, Dan?
Bad Friends was fucking phenomenal,
Oh
as
God, with
always.
Rudy. Fucking,
Rudy's so fucking dumb, dude.
I swear to God.
I love Hater.
But you
Like,
gotta remember, keep this in mind. Yes, she is living the lavish LA lifestyle. I mean, she drives Bobby Lee's old Prius, which
yeah,
probably has like well over 100,000 miles on it, like probably closer to 200, to be honest. Um, she was raised in a dumb village in fucking like
the
was it
Philippines. Yeah,
Philippines? She like took baths with her family together. Like,
right.
you know what I mean? Like every time she says some dumbass shit, I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah,
right. She's
I know.
just a little
You're very
village.
third world. My
She's
bad.
a
Like,
little village girl.
but yes,
Who
she's so
didn't?
dumb.
She doesn't want to be there. Like I'm probably sure she just gets paid
Right.
buku bucks. because people just love her. So
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean.
love to hate her. I miss jet ski.
She'll be back. I mean, I she I don't know if you how much you know about her life, but like she's now they she broke up with her long ass time boyfriend.
Oh no, I didn't. I don't
Yeah,
know
she
anything about her except for Bad
well,
Friends.
I only knew about that because she meant like I feel like she might have mentioned it on Bad Friends, but she mentioned it at the live show that I went to a couple weeks ago, uh, when she did stand up. Like
Okay.
they all did stand up,
I heard she was
individually.
pretty funny.
She was really good. She's just like on the show. Literally the
Yeah.
same personality, maybe a few extra curse words here and there, but like nothing like nuts. And then like on the live Bad Friends, she was just on the side, mostly just doing trumpet noises at perfect times. She'd fucking drop in a Darth Vader march. Like she's just
Yeah,
like she was great. I mean, she's funny.
that's good. Dude, just because we're talking about stand-up shows, I went to go see Mark Norman
Ooh.
this past Saturday. I had front row seats. It was fucking
That
awesome.
was like front row, almost near center, it looked like, yeah.
It was like front row. No, it was front row on the right because I have this weird thing of like if I want to get out, I want to get the and have to have
Sorry.
that.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So front row, if like to the right of the stage, um, he talks about being like autistic and shit all the time, and you never really pay attention to it until like you're at the show, and you can kind of see it a little bit. Um, but it was a fucking phenomenal show. His opener, I can't even remember his name, but his opener was really good. He had one of the best 9/11 jokes I've ever heard. Um, I gotta figure out. I gotta get his name, and I'll tell you later. But it was fucking great. It was a great show, great night. Um, I went with one of my best friends from well, my best friend from high school. I've known him since ninth grade. Um, uh, we went. We had a great fucking time. It was a great night in general, man. And I would do it again. I would go see Mark. He had a really tight. Well, I wouldn't say tight, but he had just put out that special, and um, you know how he does comedy, where it's a joke, 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 joke,
Yeah, he
not
drove.
stories and shit. So he doesn't
Yeah.
have a lot of filler.
Yeah, he called that drill set it up and drill it
Yeah,
home. Yeah.
he had
Or
a
hammer it
really
home.
good 30 minutes of it. Um, he pulled some older stuff in it, which is absolutely fine, especially with knowing how hard it is to do his style of comedy. And then at the very
Comedy.
comedy, uh, I'm Kevin Hart. And then
Assalamu alaikum. I've been Kevin Hart.
at the end,
Does he still do the
praise
Assalamu alaikum?
Allah.
Praise
Um,
Allah. I'm Kevin
that's
Hart.
what he does
Yeah,
at
praise
the end.
Allah.
I'm Kevin
Hey.
Hart. Kevin Hart. Praise Allah, and left. But the last 15 minutes was crowd work, and like it was awesome. There's a lot of like I love Tuesdays with Stories as well.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite podcasts, and there's a couple of Tuesdays that could throw out stuff that only like if you listen to the podcast, like whatever. But his last joke of the evening, I did not tell you this. I was waiting until the podcast. I yelled out Bert Kreischer at the end, and he went on like a 5 minute tangent, like of like great, just like
Oh wait, so like
he's
he was asking for suggestions?
yeah, yeah. So like I threw out Bert Kreischer and he that was his ending joke. He ended on my shit and that was cool. But like he had like a 5 minute thing about oh he's fat and all this other shit and like just and then went into a kind of a story about him drinking with Bert Kreischer and how Bert is just a fucking alcoholic piece of shit. And like in a funny manner, like they're friends, you know what I mean? But like it was so fucking funny.
That's
And
awesome.
then left got a standing ovation from half the crowd. The other half were people that got drugged to the show.
You
um,
were like, what the fuck did I just witness for the last hour and a half?
yeah, yeah. But it was great. And yeah, dude, I'll go see him again. There's rumors that Shane is coming to town. Shane Gillis, and that is like must see to me. So I will go see Shane if he comes, but it's yet to be released when. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Sorry, I
go
got
ahead.
one. No, no. I just finished, or I was just watching it right when, and it's almost done. No, I just finished it right before we started the show. Um, Miss Pat was on Are You Garbage?
Okay, first of all, Miss Pat, unless you're on Bert Kreischer's podcast, Miss Pat is one of the best guests to
Excuse me,
have on
Bert
any of your
Kreischer.
fucking podcasts.
Bert Kreischer's.
Bert
This is
Kreischer's
hold on.
podcast is fucking god awful when he's by himself.
I mean, it was horrible. It was. Did you see the cabin when she was on that? But no, no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. I
Yeah,
know,
she got kind of canceled because of the cabin.
but I know Miss Pat because of fucking Joey motherfucking Diaz.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
that Joey Diaz being on his podcast and then her Joe Rogan podcast. Like,
yeah,
holy shit. If you could look those up if you haven't, um, check them out because those the Joey Diaz podcast were great with her, but and the Joe Rogan podcast with her is fucking epic. I don't think anyone besides Joey Diaz has ever made Joe Rogan laugh that hard. Like he literally almost fell out of the chair. And the only person I've ever seen make him fall out of the chair is Joey Diaz.
yeah.
So, but yes, go fucking watch those or listen to them. Um, fucking phenomenal. It's like the best couple hours that you'll have all year.
Yeah, I really, really, really loved that episode. That was, and especially the ending where she wasn't happy with the ruling. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm sure most people can assume. Um, but yeah, yeah. Uh, I felt like there was another.
Well, there's no one more garbage than Ari Shafir or Josh Potter that's been on Are You Garbage. Like,
Uh, yeah, no, there was a couple. I just won't be able to think of them off the top right now. I'm thinking about the food on the stove. Um, Speaking of which, have you had any good meals this past week?
no, I got a really another fun story. My house is being converted from propane to
Yeah,
natural gas.
yeah, we've talked about that. It's gonna
Did I tell
reduce
you I
your.
broke my oven?
Yes,
Okay. I may have told you. I don't think I told.
yes, yes, you did.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did. It was that was last week
Yep.
when I did it. Yeah, I still haven't replaced my oven.
Have you made
I
any miracle meals
the
on
air
the fucking
fryer.
air
No, I
fryers or
did
the pressure
grill
cook? Was it the or the Instapot?
Instapot. Yep, I have that too. No, I have not used the Instapot in a while, but I will again here in a
I
minute.
got
But
I did it last year, chili cook off over at a local bar. It's in like 2 weeks. I keep thinking if I want to enter or not. I actually gotta see if there's even still spots. I'm sure they'll find a spot for me if I ask them nicely. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like my chili skills and actually my cooking skills in general have just dropped off due to the elevation.
yeah,
Like I just don't have those skills. I just don't, like it's a different element. You got to cook things. I don't know if it's faster or slower, but there's something I'm missing. Um, yeah, but as far as things I've cooked, uh, I haven't been cooking lately. I haven't. I mean, I had the bomb ass sandwich, the meatball sandwich last week. That might have been the week before. I was supposed to buy another one of those fancy sandwiches tomorrow, but I have my first dentist appointment tomorrow in a really long time. So that's going to be fun. And I got to drive an hour to get there. Um, but I did cook a nice meal yesterday.
nice.
And we'll wrap up on this. It was a bland meal. for my dog who had to spend the entire day basically in the emergency room because he kept vomiting, having started at like 1 a.m. the night before, almost basically once an hour. I was having to get up and clean up vomit to make sure he doesn't eat it. And then there started to have some blood in there. So yeah, good times were had by everybody. And I
Did you figure out what was wrong with him?
nope. And it was very expensive to find out almost nothing. So
Oh,
yeah, he's been on a diet of uh boiled chicken, white rice, and to make it fancy, I threw in some mashed pumpkin,
yeah.
organic pumpkin, BPA free pumpkin. But yeah, it's you got to do what you got to do for your loved ones. Um, the ones you love are, you know, not promised for you tomorrow. Dan and I ask a favor of everybody who gives us their time every week to do us one favor. Besides hitting the like button, subscribe button, the bell notifications, make a comment, share with a friend. Um, but tell somebody you love them. Tomorrow isn't promised to anybody, and life is very fleeting. I lose people all the time. Dan loses uh, friends, family, animals all the time. Shit fucking happens, but it fucking sucks, and it always happens suddenly. So tell somebody you love them. Um, you know, you never know if that might be the last chance you get to say it. Dan, I love your fucking face.
Nah, I love you too, buddy.
Um, we'll see you guys next week for um, one of our biggest episodes. It'll be really cool. I'm uh, I'm being very subdued with my excitement right now on purpose. See you
Sounds
guys next
good.
week, guys.
See you guys.
Love y'all.